The usual podcast.
I know.
Welcome back. I'm Chris.
I'm Sage,
And
this is episode 2 of Reality.
Period. So, we're back. This is episode 2.
Back and better than ever.
Yeah, so we each have our mics now, and they both work. As you can see, this is me.
Yeah.
And that's hers.
Unfortunately, this is me.
Oh, no. But thank you guys so much on supporting us on episode 1. We released it a couple days ago, and we're filming episode 2 now.
We actually didn't think that we were going to get a lot of attraction, but everybody's been saying some really good things about it. Like, we feel like we're on FaceTime with you. Like, bitch, yeah, we want you to feel close to us.
Pick up the phone, bitch.
Pick up the phone, bitch, right now.
Speaking of big achievements, we just hit 100 views on YouTube today.
Now, that may seem small to you guys, but that's actually pretty good for, like, a fresh new podcast.
Exactly. Not just that, but you know what? I forgot where I saw this, but I've heard this analogy before that. And imagine, like, people complain about, oh, my post only got 150 likes, or my post only got 1,000 likes. Imagine those 1,000 people in front of you in a room. You're gonna feel overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Like, and you can't say you won't because that's 1,000 people right in front of you. The 1,000 people saw your picture. Like in our case, 100 people viewed our podcast. Yeah. And what I'm imagining right now is like, imagine 100 people in front of us watching this right now.
I'm scared.
Like that's that's a lot. Like that's a big achievement, and I don't mean to downplay it at all. Like I think that was good, and we hope to get bigger and better for you guys. We're just here, and we're gonna talk about a lot of things today.
Yeah, today's topic, if you didn't really know, cancel culture, cancellation.
We kind of dabbled into this on the last episode, but not too much.
Yeah, we just kind of wanted to go more in depth. Oh, because we were also talking about like signs and whatnot and why they're bad.
Oh, we got a lot of feedback on Taurus.
Yeah,
on Taurus.
We got a lot to say today, so we're excited. Me being an Aries woman, I analyze things and I look at them, and Taurus men, and it's like a pattern in my life. And I've talked to another Aries, and they've said the same thing, but their sign is Scorpio. It's always a Scorpio for them, and that's crazy. Like, everybody just has a karmic partner, and you know that can mean a different thing for some people, but for me it just means like, this is my karmic cycle. Like, this is the person. Like, it doesn't have to be a specific person. It's their sign. It's just a pattern. Do you have somebody like that?
I don't think so, because for me, like, I don't really ask people's signs. So like, maybe I have someone that I'm like that with, but I don't know what their sign is.
That's crazy.
Well, what if like you end up getting a sugar daddy that's Taurus?
Well, period. He's gonna be giving me money.
But are you gonna be able to put up with him?
He's just my sugar daddy.
But there's a lot that goes into sugar daddies.
I guess, but I'm not like dating him.
Should we get into that?
We should.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think having a sugar daddy is hard.
I wish I had one. If I knew how to, definitely would.
Well, think about it. I do have friends who do have sugar daddies, and they told me like some stories where it's not really fun most of the time, because they've told me and they've given me examples of when like they're out and about, they're shopping, and you're swiping their card, right? You're having fun, you're spending their money, and they don't say nothing, but once you get home, the story changes.
Yeah, I guess so.
And it's like, well, you got onto this today, what am I gonna get?
Maybe find ones that don't have so much expectations.
But I mean, you kind of, that's what you're signing up for, aren't you?
I guess, like, you get what you get, and you signed up for it.
Yeah, so like, would you actually want a sugar daddy?
Yeah.
Period. Yeah. No, period.
I'm like, yeah.
So any sugar daddies out there?
All the sugar daddies.
I just need someone to honestly just like sponsor this podcast. Like,
yeah.
Get us a set. Get us a fucking
secret arrangements.
Secret
arrangements. Give us a sponsorship, baby, because I promise you, he'll do a good job.
Yeah. I just need to not work. I just need to not have a 48-hour-a-week job, and I'd be able to dedicate my full time to this. It'd be off the charts.
Yeah.
It'd be way better.
We're gonna get more production. It's gonna
we
be
really
fucking
are.
badass.
I can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun. Were you done with canceling signs or? Let's go back to that.
Well, what about you? Like, what are your experiences?
For me, I don't know. And like, I kind of dabbled into this the last episode, saying that Scorpios for me are it's a sign that I just don't really fuck with, and I don't even know why.
Yeah.
It's just for some reason, like I hear you're a Scorpio and that's it. Like I get the ick.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like, I have nothing against, like, I don't know what your personality. I don't know. It's just, I guess, something that I'm bandwagoning on because I have no idea why I don't like Scorpios. Yeah. But no, I mean, other than that, I get along with mostly everybody, or the ones that I like. I go back to saying the same thing. Maybe the ones that I don't get along with, maybe they're all the same sign. I just don't know what their sign is.
We'll start asking, baby, because you'll start noticing. What about you guys? What's your sign, and what sign, like, do you just not get along with? Because I promise you, everybody just has that one sign.
I think so. I do find myself getting along with a lot of Leos. That's one thing. A lot of Leos and a lot of Aries.
A lot of my Leos friends, just all gay men.
Really?
Literally.
Well, me too.
Period.
So I guess Leos are just gay men.
Yeah, sorry.
And if you're a Leo, you're a gay man.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
Have you ever been canceled?
Cancelled? Have I been cancelled? I might have, but
yeah.
Have you? I can't think of anything. Have you?
I feel like some people have tried to like cancel me. Maybe not cancel, but you know, question my integrity, question me. So it's like, okay, well, you're putting dirt on my name, like.
Oh, so what happened?
I mean, it's happened throughout my whole life. I don't know why. Like, just now, I know a lot of you girlies are gonna say something, but it's true. Like, sometimes drama or just like situations always follow you. Mm-hmm. You can't help it. Like I said, with karmic patterns, it's a cycle, and it's just gonna keep going.
Yeah, I agree. And actually, I just thought of one time that I actually did get canceled in high school.
Really?
Because. Wow, am I getting into this? Actually, well, yeah, actually, this is public knowledge already. My first ever YouTube video was a story time of this.
Really?
Yeah, and it was back in high school. I was, I can't say this on the podcast.
Yeah, let's not say that.
No, it's not that. This isn't, like, a high school thing that I have a YouTube video on.
What did you do?
I don't know if I can. Okay, you know what? Let's do it for the podcast.
You want me to say my story and then you go so you can feel better?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so one time when I was in high school, it was the last day of school. All my friends were just hanging out. We were eating like pastries and shit like that. One of them was like a weed brownie.
Oh.
And only 2 of us took it, right?
So it was like a Russian roulette type thing? Like,
no, it was just like people were just bringing stuff, and I guess someone just brought the wrong thing, and me and my friend took it, and we got so high, Chris.
Was that your first experience getting
with the edible at school? Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, shit.
And I took a lot of it. It was like this like fruity pebble treat, and so I was like fucking that shit up. And then I thought it was just the 2 of us. It turns out that maybe like 4 other people took a piece of that. So there I am in my classroom. I was like in the CNA program or something like that, and I went to go lay down in the bed, and that shit was like, like it felt like I was on a helicopter.
No.
And so my boyfriend at the time had to come pick me up. I go to his house, and then I get a call from my mom.
Oh no.
Where the fuck are you? And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Like, I'm just going to get some food. And she goes, the principal's calling me. The principal was saying that you're selling weed brownies, and they saw you leave campus. And I was like, what? Oh. You could just imagine like me being like, what? So after all that, like, obviously I didn't get in trouble because I'm a really good liar. I mean, it's already like 10 years from now. They're not gonna care.
Oh shit.
But also after that, like, people were canceling me because they were like, you're so irresponsible. And I'm like, first of all, that wasn't even mine. And second of all, everybody started calling me a lightweight. So I was known as a lightweight in fucking high school.
And all of this for your principal who freaking lied on your name.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like it's so crazy that so many people have so many crazy experiences like that from high school. I never did anything in high school. Like, my very first ever party was my prom after party.
Really? Oh, me too, actually.
Graduation after party. Something like that. But it was like at the end of high school. That's where like I went to my very first party. Because I went to this school that was like not a private school, but it was an early college.
Yeah.
And I had no sports, no extracurricular, nothing. Course like nothing. It was just core classes for half the day, and then the other half of the day we would walk across the street to the community college. And
that's crazy.
Yeah, I ended up getting my associates like at the same time I got my high school diploma, but I never had time to do anything else other than just focus on school.
Yeah.
And that's why I didn't party till literally my senior year. But speaking of my senior year, like I got canceled in high school and this is gonna get me canceled again. But we're not putting this in there. We cannot.
Why?
We cannot. No, we couldn't. We can't.
That's how I got canceled. I guess just don't listen to them. Don't listen to the bunch. Don't let people question your integrity, because that's all you got. You have yourself, and no one is ever gonna love you more than how you love yourself.
And goes back to the episode 1.
Yeah.
And this is all connected.
It really is all connected. That's why I was like, I want to consider this like a part 2. We want to talk to you guys. We want to know like what goes on in your life. Like if you ever, like I just need people to know, like if you ever feel alone, sometimes you have to be with yourself to really get to know yourself and know your tricks and whatnot.
Well, this is a little commercial break. Interrupting the podcast. Can you believe that?
No.
Me neither. No, but okay, it's a little commercial break. I just want to talk to you about this new app called Dosh. It's the purple icon that you see right here. That app lets you get cash back at select stores and places just by linking your card on the application. I've honestly used it, and I was telling her about it, and it's so much.
It sounds really interesting, and I'm gonna download it.
I literally go to Circle K, put gas, I get cash back. I go to Crocs, buy myself a new pair of Crocs, I get cash back. Yeah, and you could deposit it back into your bank account anytime.
If you use code ChrisTS181, that is CHRISTS181.
Period. Again, that is Chris S181 CHRISTS181. Stay tuned for the rest of the episode. Don't leave yet, and let us know what you think down in the comments below. But yeah,
I know we got a little personal there, but I just wanted to give y'all the tea because, bitch, my life be a little crazy sometimes. People just think that I'm Delulu and I make up these stories. No, baby. This should be happening every day.
I wouldn't believe you. Like, that happening to you in high school, that is crazy.
Yeah, especially now, like, in 2023, I feel like you can get canceled for so many things.
Oh,
it's like
lot. Anything.
Word of word, ear to ear. Is that how you say it? Like, ear to ear? Y'all get the gist of it. Y'all probably be like, oh my god, you're so stupid. No, but seriously, like, it's like, solo, let me paso.
Period. Busca que busca de mi calor. Whoa.
No. No, don't copyright me. True. I have another little story. I was a little problematic back then. Okay. Like, if you really think about it, yeah, I was on the cheer team, so I was a little bratty. But, oh my god, me, emo cheerleader. Spill. No, but there was this one time, it was like the new recruits, like the little girls, they were coming in, getting ready for cheer, and like, we just wanted to haze them, but not in a bad way. I'm gonna cut out the haze because I don't want y'all to fucking cancel me. But we had like this little like silly little hazy moment, and we literally just all got them condoms, and we were like, since y'all are gonna be seniors, you know, you need to protect yourself and protect your.
Wait, what is that hazy?
Huh?
What is that?
You don't know what hazing is?
No.
Like in college, they used to like haze people to like initiate them. It's like an initiation.
Wow.
Yeah.
But what part?
Our initiation, it was just fucking stupid. It was just like, here's some condoms, protect yourself. You're gonna be a senior. Don't get pregnant. Because this is when everybody was.
And die.
Yeah. You'll get chlamydia and die. Don't have sex standing up. Just don't do it.
At all.
Now everybody grab some rubbers. Please tell me y'all know where that's from.
Please, Mean Girls.
Yeah, period.
Speaking of Mean Girls, I've been getting shamed a lot lately by my family, my cousins, and coworkers because I am so uncultured when it comes to movies. And I can't believe I'm exposing myself right now. But like, I just recently started watching all of the Scream movies. I hadn't seen them ever. So I literally, the first Scream movie I watched was the fifth one, the one that came out with Jenna Ortega, because of Jenna Ortega.
Yeah.
And then the sixth one came out this year. I watched that one, and I was like, you know what? I don't know much of the storyline. I have to go back and rewatch them. So then I watched 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I watched 5 and 6 again. But I'm barely like catching up on that. I'm barely catching up on like older movies like Mean Girls and like stuff like 10 Things I Hate About You. I'm barely watching all that stuff, and it's crazy.
Have you never seen that stuff?
No, like. I'm so uncultured.
Cancel.
I was studying my cousin today because I work with my cousin, and I was telling her how I want to take my little niece to watch the Little Mermaid movie, and I've never seen the original, the cartoon Little Mermaid.
Oh my
And she's
God.
like, "What do you mean you've never seen it? You had to watch it first, blah blah." I'm like, "Well, it was the same way with The Lion King. I saw the live action first, and then the cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
I had never seen The Lion King." I've never also seen, like, I know the storylines of most of these movies because obviously they're iconic and they're cultural resets, but I've never really fully watched them. Like Sleeping Beauty, I don't know the story, like what it is.
Yeah.
The Beauty and the Beast, I just know that like the princess falls in love with the beast. I don't know what the plot is.
That's crazy. So you weren't really a Disney kid.
I wasn't really like an English kid. I've always talked to my cousins that I watched like a lot of movies in Spanish because I would go to Mexico over the summer and just get the bootleg DVDs.
You're a Dora girl.
Not just that, so being raised in a Hispanic culture, like in a Mexican household, I watch novelas instead of cartoons.
Period.
So I'm over here watching a novela like at 6 years old, seated at 7 p.m. every day after school, waiting for the next episode, and I'm just like, okay, like I love this shit. That's why I am how I am, because I'm so dramatic now. I'm like, my life is a movie type shit. Like I'm like, I grew up on that, so I never really watched Disney or none of that, but I was watching novelas, and then that's now I'm revisiting back the older movies and watching all of that. But it's crazy because I was just watching Mean Girls like a couple of months ago,
and that was your first time seeing it?
I think the first time I watched Mean Girls, was like 1 or 2 years ago, maybe most.
Jeez.
And I was like, now I get why people say like you'll get pregnant and die. Or like a lot of these references, like I've always known that on Wednesdays to where Pink is from Lindsay Lohan.
I don't want my pink shirt back.
That's a fucking loud clip.
I want my pink shirt back.
And it's so iconic that now every Wednesday I wear pink at work.
Yeah.
Like you have to.
On Wednesdays we wear pink.
Period. But yeah,
I'm canceling you.
That calls for a cancel.
Yeah, because that's like my number. Like that's my 4th favorite movie in the whole entire world.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, what are your top 3?
That's hard, but I would have to say Bring It On would have to be
Wow.
my 5th.
Oh, I was like
my 3rd. I want to say The Lovely Bones, but I also don't want to be basic. But that's like a really good movie.
I feel like my favorite movie has to be Interstellar. Have you seen Interstellar?
Really? With Sandra Bullock? Or is it Matt Damon?
No, it's with what's his name? Matthew McConaughey. Let's look it up. Interstellar. It's about space. I love space, and I love this movie. Matthew McConaughey, yeah, Anne Hathaway comes out in it, and Timothy.
See, Matt Damon.
Matt Damon does too. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet was doing shit in 2014.
I did not know that actually. I've watched that movie so many
Remember
times.
when he got canceled for giving people chlamydia?
I think I remember that. I remember him getting canceled for having sex on the pool on the balcony.
God, I wish that was me.
Oh.
Okay, my 4th. What did I say? Mean Girls.
4th, Mean Girls. 5th, Bring It On.
Yes. 3rd, Lovely Bones. 2nd, I don't know because. Oh, I would have to say Little Monsters. I don't know if you've seen that, but you should probably watch it because it's really
Number
good.
2 on your list.
Yes.
Wow. My number 2 has to be A Star Is Born with Lady Gaga.
Really?
So good. I cried at the theaters. I've seen it like 10 times. I love the soundtrack is perfect. It's so good. She killed it. I love that soundtrack. But what's your number 1?
Probably Coraline. Coraline or Drop Dead Fred. I always go back and forth, back and forth. I don't know if you ever seen Drop Dead Fred, but I'm naming a lot of like old 90s, 80s.
I'm like, I haven't heard of most of these.
They're so good. Like Pippi Longstocking. My mom can be cultured, I'll say that for sure.
Babe, I didn't even watch The Lion King. I haven't even seen the
I'm gonna give you a list of movies.
Please, I love watching movies now, and like that's all I do. Since I stopped going out, I think we talked about this on the last podcast.
Yeah.
I stopped going out, and now all I do is just watch TV, just come home and bundle myself up, get warm, comfy, and just watch movies. Now that I'm gonna catch up on all of like pop culture.
Yeah.
That I missed out on growing up because I was watching novelas.
That's a lot. Lost Boys?
I am a lost boy in Wonderland.
No, like Cry Little Sister.
Nope. Ooh. Don't cancel me.
Twilight?
No. Oh my gosh. And then I try to rewatch those nowadays and they're so cringy.
Canceled.
No, you have to admit, if you watch
No,
Twilight,
I love Twilight. Those are my favorite
you
movies.
watched it for the first time in like 2010, 2014. When did it come out? That is so cringy today in 2023.
No, it's not.
I will
I
play.
cry every single movie.
I can't get past like the first 10 minutes. I'm sorry, I can't. I was always though Team Jacob.
Team Jacob?
Yeah, always.
That's T.
What were you? But you see, I was always Team Jacob, but I never knew what the plot was.
You know, deep
just
down
know.
inside, I was always Team Jacob, but on the outside, obviously, I was
Who did
Team
she end up
Edward.
with?
Huh?
Who did she end up with?
Edward.
Wow. I
And they
never
had a
knew that.
baby together.
Whoa, she had a
You
baby?
named my daughter after the Loch Ness Monster? That's what she said.
What's her baby's name?
Renesmee. I have a kitty named Renesmee.
Oh my gosh.
That's how much I love Twilight.
I can just tell that they're gonna make like a reboot series or something.
So they're thinking of
about
making a
that baby.
series.
Oh really?
I think. I saw
As long
that.
as they don't make it cringy like they did the movies. Because they were kind of cringy.
If you read the books, you would
No, babe, I
definitely
don't
feel that
read.
vibe.
I
I don't read.
No babe, I don't read. I only have books just to have books.
I'm dead.
No, I literally the only book I have here is my Ali Brooke book. And
Shout out Ali.
shout out Ali Brooke. Honestly, I have so many.
Yeah, it says
Okay.
Twilight TV series in works. That's crazy.
That is crazy. 3 weeks ago, Hollywood Reporter. But I guess I'll do another Ali story because I didn't share a cancel story. I'll do another Fifth Harmony story. The very first, and this is gonna be the story of the very first time I met Ali Brooke from Fifth Harmony. It's crazy. Do you know this story? No. So, like I say every freaking episode, and you will hear it again and again. I'm a huge fan of Fifth Harmony, and one time Ali was coming home from I don't know if it was the holidays or I don't know what season it was, but she was coming home and I wanted to see her at the airport, so I had my mom drive me out there. She was very hesitant because she was like, "It is 11 at night. I don't want to be driving all the way to the airport, like just blah 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 blah." So then she ended up like taking me, and I was waiting, and I saw other people there that I've seen at concerts before. So I'm like, okay, I have the right time. She must be getting here soon. And I don't know what I did. I walked around, and I never saw her. I missed her. So then I was tweeting her. I'm like, hey, like I'm at the airport. I want to say hi. And at that time, her brother's girlfriend was following me on Twitter too. And she messaged me, she's like, hey, she's at home already, like she's not there, like you can go home. I was like, no way. I was so sad because I was like, dude, I literally convinced my mom to bring me to the airport and I didn't get to meet her. And so I get home and like I'm sad. Oh no, we're driving home and I'm all sad, right? And then I get a notification, like a DM from Ali. And like, Ali Brooke followed you back, and then Ali Brooke sent you a message. And I was like she's verified. This is Ali fucking Brooke from Fifth Harmony messaging me right now. And she's like, Chris, oh my god, I'm so sorry I missed you at the airport. I want to make it up to you. Like, I love you. Are you free tomorrow? And I was like, girl, what? I'm like, yes. Like, what? Like, so she was like, I want to go to the mall. Like, let's go to La Cantera tomorrow, have coffee, or go like to Barnes and Noble or something, and just have a chill day. And I was like, what? Like, Ali Brooke is messaging me to go to the mall with her tomorrow. Like, that is crazy. And sure enough, like I go and then she's like, I'm running a little bit late, like I'm sorry, I'll be there. And we ended up meeting up, and we were there for like 30 minutes. I took one friend, and I remember like other people ended up like sitting down with us because they recognized her, and they were just hanging out with us, and it was just like a cool like intimate, fan connection, and that's a core memory to me. And that's why I love Allie Brooke so much, because she's always been so sweet, and every time she sees me, she says hi, and every time I see her, like it's always a moment.
Yeah.
And I miss her. Allie, come back to this music.
Does Harmony
scene.
come back? Yeah, they're never coming back. Let's be honest.
Fourth Harmony, come back.
No, for real.
Fourth Harmony.
Who? Camilla?
She has me blocked on Twitter.
Me too.
Does she really?
And I'm okay with that.
Honestly, me too.
No way.
I have questions for you.
Hey, that's a good song.
I don't know. I was playing that the other day.
Yeah. Did you leave me in a burn? That's a good song.
No, but give me that
Cancel.
Thank you guys so much for watching episode 2 of
Yes.
Reality.
I hope I wasn't too controversial in the beginning. Let's just say, I always want to say something at the end where I'm like, let's wrap up this conversation today.
Let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap up the FaceTime. We basically just look out for yourself. I start giving advice now. Just
We're gonna do it. If you don't follow us on Instagram, you should. Our Instagram is @reali-tea.
Yes.
We will be doing Sage's advice of the week. We have the first post already, and it was from episode 1. So let's see what.
Now here's advice number 2.
What is it? Go off.
Look out for yourself. Don't let anybody question your integrity. Only you know what's best. Only you know what's good for you. And don't let anybody judge you. I know it's easier said than done.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta go with the flow.
Take a day by
Healing is non-linear. That's gonna be my new thing.
Healing is not linear.
Non-linear.
Non-linear.
Because you can heal. I'm healing right now. Baby steps.
Baby steps.
Yeah.
I hope you guys stay tuned in for episode 3. We're gonna be doing so much shit, and we're gonna have so much stuff going on our social medias. We are on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on
Yes.
Twitter, and
We
soon
wanna
on
interact
TikTok.
with you guys.
I think TikTok
Yes.
as well. So just follow us on social medias, follow our own individual pages, and we'll leave us feedback.
Bitches gotta let us say.
And on that note, see y'all next Reality Tuesdays.
Bye.
Period.